Hey there, it's Mitzi. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about some series that I want to try soon. And yes, I'm wearing the same shirt I wore in a recent video because I thought of this while I was doing a book haul, and I thought I'm going to go ahead and talk about this real quick. But these are some series that I have heard talked about on booktube. They're super popular, and I don't read a lot of series because there's so many books in some of these series, but these just caught my attention. So these are some series that I want to try soon, and I want to get your opinion on which one you think I should try, and if you have a series maybe that you enjoy. So the first one is the Medford Years series by Jan Karon. It says, now I took some notes on these, so I kind of copied and pasted this from the website. It says, enter the world of Medford and you won't want to leave. It's easy to feel at home in Medford. In these high green hills, the air is pure, the village is charming, and the people are generally lovable. That sounds right up my alley because I love small towns type settings in books, so that sounds great. It says, Father Tim, the bachelor rector, wants something more. Enter a dog the size of a sofa who moves in and won't go away. Add an attractive neighbor who begins wearing a path through the hedge. Now stir in a lovable but unloved boy, a mystifying jewel theft, and a secret that's 60 years old. Suddenly Father Tim gets more than he bargained for, and readers get a rich provincial comedy in which mysteries and miracles abound. That sounds like the perfect read for me. I love those kind of stories, and I think this is set in a town in North Carolina, and I'm from South Carolina, so I'm sure that I can relate to this town. So there are, I think, 14 books in this series, and here's the problem. I have been buying these books, so I have this whole stack of books. So I need to get to these because when I go to a thrift store, if I see this look, I just put it in my cart and I just take it because I'm like, eventually I'm going to get to that. I don't even know the order, but I have At Home in Medford. I know this is the first one, so I have it. Then I have these High Green Hills, A Light in the Window, In This Mountain. This says it's the 7th, so I know that's the 7th. Oh, this says the 4th. Out to Canaan. A New Song. A Common Life, The Wedding Story. Shepherd's Abiding. And Home to Holly Springs. So I have a lot of the books in this. Oh, and this one. I don't know if I said this one. Did I say this one? Light from Heaven. So I have been buying these up, and I think a couple of times I've bought doubles because I've just been picking them up and I've not even started reading it. So I definitely need to get to this one soon. I've heard great things and I just hadn't started it. So maybe that could be a goal for me in the new year to start At Home in Medford and go through the Medford series. I really want to read that one. And I see them everywhere. So apparently the readers in my area love this series. So that's the first series. And then these, I don't own any of these books, but I've heard great things about it. The next one, the next series I would like to try is Her Royal Spinosa series by Rhys Bowen. It says narrator Lady Victoria Georgiana, they call her Georgie, cousin of King George V of England, is penniless and trying to survive on her own as an ordinary person in London in 1932. Now I see this everywhere and everyone seems to really enjoy this mystery. I think it's more of a cozy mystery. I'm not sure. Let me know if you know in the comments. It says there are 16 books in this series. So if I'm going to read that series, I need to get started. But I've heard great things about it and I am looking for some more mystery series I could read. And I like anything set in London in 1930s. That sounds great. So Her Royal Spinosa series is one. The next one is the Cottage Tales of Beatrix Potter series. I love Beatrix Potter. Of course I do. And this sounds more nature inspired. It's by Susan Wittig Albert. And it says the Cottage Tales are a mystery series for all ages featuring Beatrix Potter. It says in 1905 she bought this farm in the Lake District, and it says the novels follow her adventures moving from London, and it goes on to say, and into this place at the Lake District. It says you'll enjoy the authenticity of the historical setting in Beatrix's life, and then smile at the antics of the animals, warm to the strong feeling of place and community, a standout for adult and young adult readers. That sounds great, because I do like nature kind of books. Anything about animals, cuddly animals sounds fun. And it is a series based on Beatrix Potter. So that sounds like a good one to me too. Again, do not have any of those, but I would like to try it. And there are 8 in that series. The 4th one is called the Elm Creek Quilt series by Jennifer Chiaverini. I guess is how you say your last name. It says these are set in, I think they're in different time periods, but are they all historical? Because some of them are set in like the 1800s, some are set in the early 1900s. So I'm not sure if they're all different time periods or not, if they're all historical. Let me know that in the comments. But there are 21 books in that series, and I have a few. Hold on a minute, let me see which ones I have. Okay, so I have 3 already. Now, I don't know if I'm supposed to read these in a certain order or not. Maybe, I can't remember. But I have the Aloha quilt. Again, I just found these at thrift stores super cheap, so I picked them up. And I love quilts. I like the coziness of that. The New Year's quilt. And then the Winding Ways quilt. So I have 3 in the series already. And again, how many did I say was in? There's 21 books in that series. So I need to get started with that. And I do want to start that one soon. That might be something that I start maybe in the fall or winter. And then finally, the Chronicles of Barsetshire series by Anthony Trollope. I've heard great things about that. I have never read anything by Anthony Trollope. I think I'm going to try to read an Anthony Trollope for Victober. Actually, I think I talked to Alice from Alice and the Giant Bookshelf. I think we're going to try to buddy read something. But Anthony Trollope was a prolific writer, wrote lots of novels during the Victorian period, and I want to try them because I've heard great things. And that certain series has 6 books in that series. And again, have not tried those, but that's one that I've heard great things about too. So this is just a quick video of some series that I want to try. I'm sure there's some others, but these are ones that I could think of off the top of my head that I would like to try. Again, I definitely need to get to the Medford series because I have most of the books already. So what about you? Do you enjoy series? Let me know in the comments what's your favorite too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.